So what we got here is the new drip EQ-1. And this used to be called the Pultec until all that shit got trademarked. And so it's the EQ-1. Let's get to this. This is Gen 4. I've corrected a lot of the small issues, the clarity issues mainly, like with the inductor. I just removed the small inductor just to stop confusing people on this. I removed the AC mains filtering. That it was just a little bit too scary to have that on the board when it's connected directly to the mains, and you could just splatter this whole section if something went wrong in the mains connections. And what's nice about using an array is that you can, once you've populated this, you can snap it apart, install the pots and switches, and then install it into the case. And all you're going to do on this is follow the footprint. Place the parts where they say they belong. Everything is correct on this board. There is no errata. This board has been designed perfect considering it's in its 4th generation. So that's about that. So same Borns 91 potentiometers. The silkscreen is on the back of the board also. I've corrected the mysterious pink wire nobody knew where to install, so it has a place to isolate it for pink. Some extra instructions were added to the board, mainly telling you the IEC connection interconnects between the board the keyways have to match. And so we got this nice blinged out gold plating, black solder mask, because black is badass. So we're gonna break this one out. This is a quick build. This is actually one of the easiest builds. In the past, it's been a nightmare for some people just because of the troubleshooting, but what I'm gonna do is walk you through this real quick. I gotta build this today and tomorrow. I'll just go ahead and record all of the different things I do. Maybe there's no reason to record every soldering step, but I'll try to do my best to really break it down and make sure you don't make any mistakes. This should be an absolute beginner job. Besides some of the high voltage area that we need to go over to make sure you get this shit right, this is a very simple build. This fits the collective cases enclosure, and I think also the case from Tat at DIY Racked. He should have the correct spacing on all of these, and I haven't altered that, so it works still with all of the cases. There's really no drilling. You're gonna maybe drill 4 screws for your transformer onto the case, and that's just to mount it. Maybe drill a 3/8 hole for the wires, but everything else on your case, 2 XLRs, and they connect directly to the board, so there should be no mysteries about that. So it's basically a couple interconnects to these boards. These boards go into the front panel. This gets bolted to the middle of the case. So let's get to this. This is gonna be a wicked quick build. Actually, this is gonna be a much quicker build than most of the projects. I mean, this is kind of the new standard, which all the new drip stuff's gonna be. I mean, I'm really trying to make it so it's manufacturing quality and that they're available to the public, so you can have, you know, an awesome EQ like this. A classic. One thing, the audio path is the original audio amplifier. The filter circuit is the original. Everything on the board is the original design. The DC heater has been added, of course, to just make sure you're not going to lose your tubes, and also it will keep noise out of the system. So you could run this on AC probably. I mean, most of all of my designs were designed to run on AC. It's just when you want to bring down that noise floor further, DC is the way to go. And it also does have the option for the original 6X4 rectifier. If you can't find those or you don't want to bother, you can use 2 1N4007 diodes, and that will work. You can still add the little mini Hammond choke. It's not necessary. If you don't want to use it, just jump choke. So, but we're gonna break this down, so I gotta stop this and we'll get on with building the EQ-1. I just wanted to kind of show people what's new at Drip, and this shit's gonna be fun because I got a hell of a lot of new designs coming out with my new manufacturer. This is just gonna be wild. So you can really tell, you know, the way I've designed this is for audio. I did not design this like a whack job. you know, and do it all left and right, 90-degree angle turns. Everything is perfectly blended. The entire circuit flows as an audio device should. But we'll get to this shortly, so I'll have more to say about this. So thank you and welcome to Drip.